All right, so I had someone request that I do just a jump board lower body video. So we'll just do a short little jump board class. I'm gonna start not jumping, so I'm gonna start with footwork. I normally don't start right away with jumping. I'll normally start with footwork on the jump board. So let's start with that. So I have 3 reds and a blue on. I have the headrest lifted because I like to see where I'm jumping, landing. So I'm going to start with the Pilates V and just push out and come in. The footwork on the jump board definitely feels different than the footwork on the foot bar. So just warming up. 4, we'll do 10 of everything. 3, 2, and then the pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good stretch or rest. And then we're gonna go to wide turnout. And then pushing out and then coming back in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then the pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretching or resting. Wide parallel now. And then bend in, stretch out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then the pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Ooh, stretch or rest. Definitely feeling it already. I'm kind of surprised. Hip width apart, parallel, out and in last footwork position. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then the pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! I'm gonna drop the headrest. I'm gonna have us do a few bridges before we get into the jumping, just to still warm up. Try not to move the reformer. It's heavy right now, 3 reds and a blue. So we're just gonna articulate the spine. Inhale, and then exhale, scoop the belly, roll up 1 vertebrae at a time, rolling down. Inhale, and then exhale, scoop the belly, rolling up, and then rolling down. Inhale, exhale, rolling up, rolling down. Inhale, exhale, roll up, rolling down. I'll just have us do 4 more. Inhale and then exhale, rolling up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then the next one we'll stay up, we'll do some pulses. Inhale and then exhale. Come up and pulse up and down, squeeze the glutes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay up and then pushing out. So it's heavier than I normally would do for bridges. Keep the abs in. Last one, coming in, rolling down. And let's just do a quick figure 4 stretch. Woo. And then other side. Good, and we could do a quick spine stretch while we're here. I'm holding the pegs, rolling the knees one way, looking the opposite direction, switching. We'll just do one more each way. Last one. Okay, great. So now I'm going to change the spring. We'll start jumping. So I'm going to have us jump on one red and a blue. Sometimes I'll go lighter and just do one red, so we'll change it. Some people like to jump heavy, so they'll jump on 2 reds. But for right now, for starting, I'm just going to do one red and a blue. Laying down. Okay, and then I'm lifting my headrest. Pilates V. So kind of like the footwork we just did, jumping out, landing. Keep the abs in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, rest. We actually have an extra spring on this reformer, so I'm just gonna move it to the side since I'm jumping, so you can't hear the springs. I like to keep the reformer quiet. Okay, good. So we just did Pilates V. Now let's go to wide turnout jumps. Keep the abs in. Lighter normally gets more into the abs. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then hip width apart, parallel jumping. 10, 9. If you did want to get into the abs, you could lift up, looking at the belly button, using the abs. 2, last one, and then wide parallel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, resting for a second. All right, so now we're gonna go back and forth. We're gonna start with Pilates V, land wide, back to the V. So you're landing wide, turn out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, resting, feeling it already. Then we're gonna do legs together parallel, jump wide parallel, and then land the legs together parallel. So wide parallel, legs together. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, resting. Woo. Okay, I'm gonna keep the legs straight for this one. This normally gets into the abs. It's a little mini one. So your legs are straight and you're just jumping out, kind of with the ankles. Really engaging the abs. This really gets into the abs. Whew. Resting. I just did more than 10 of those. Back to the V, Pilates V. We're gonna jump, open, land. Jump, open, land. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Then we're going to do a kick. We're going to jump, kick, land with both feet, jump, kick, land with both feet. kick, land, kick, land. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, resting. Next, we're gonna go into the frog. So we're gonna jump, bend the knees in, land. Jump, bend in, land. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting. Wow. Definitely feeling this. A lot of times when I'm jumping with my clients, I'll time them. So we'll do like 30 seconds or minute jumps for everything we're doing. We're only doing 10, but I'm definitely feeling this already. Okay, next we're gonna get into skier. So skier is both toes are gonna face one direction. The opposite hip lifts up a little bit. Then you're gonna jump, face the other way, and the opposite hip lifts a little bit. So you wanna start on one side, so jumping, and then switch to the other side. So one side, other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, resting. Whew. And then for the next one, we're going to try to do a circle around the jump board. So the jump board's a square, but let's try to hit every corner without going too low. So when you jump on the bottom, you're landing like around here. So you don't want to land all the way down. So we'll start in one corner, next corner, down, other side. So hitting 4 corners. Whew. 3, 2, reverse it, opposite direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo. Okay, now we're gonna go into single legs. So I'm gonna take off one spring. So I'm gonna take off the blue spring. I'm actually gonna put us on a heavy red. So I'm putting us onto the top connection on the reformer. So I'm on one heavy red. Okay, and then we're gonna go into single leg. So we're gonna start with one leg over. We're only gonna be landing with the left leg. So we're gonna jump, bend in, extend over. You could lift up if you wanna get into the abs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Then we're gonna go outside the corner of the jump board. I'm on the Cadillac Reformer, so I'm going outside the pole. So a little hip opening. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And then we're gonna go straight over the jump board, up and then over. You can point and flex, moving the ankles. Keep the abs in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now we're gonna keep this leg up. So we're gonna jump, the other leg's gonna meet that leg and then land. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, rest. Those are really hard. Okay, so now we're gonna do everything with the other leg. We're gonna jump, bend in, point, extend. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Outside the pole. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and then we're gonna go over and then up. You can point and flex. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now the left leg stays up, the right leg is gonna meet it, and then landing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, rest. Whew, that's a challenge. Okay, since we're on the heavy red spring, I'm gonna have us do a few swimming frogs. So we're gonna jump, bend in, go around, and landing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and then reverse it, going out and then in. 7, 6, 5, 4, ooh, almost lost it, 3, 2, last one, rest. Another good one to do on the lighter spring is Peter Pan. So jump one leg out and then the other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, resting. Whew. And then another thing I'll normally do, like to normally end one of the segments, because right now this is going to be the last thing before we come onto the side. So normally I'll have people do the run. I'll normally time it for like 30 seconds or a minute. So the run is basically just running on the jump board. So you could go super fast like this, or you could just do like a nice jog. So it's up to the person. I normally give them a choice. They could either do like a nice jog, or you could really pump it up. So this is definitely a good one to add in. We definitely did 10, but for that one, I would say to time people or time yourself. All right, I'm gonna stay on the heavy red for the next one. And then we're gonna get into jumping on the side. So now we're gonna come onto the side. You have options. You could either stay stacked up, lifted the whole time, which is harder because you don't wanna sink into your shoulder. You wanna stay lifted. If you have the peg, you could always come through, hold the peg. Or the nicest option would be to just have your headrest lifted or put the pillow there, jumping, laying down. That's like the most relaxed way. I'm gonna stay lifted because we're only gonna do 10 of everything. So you wanna start stacked up. I'm gonna start holding this way, but I'll probably switch at some point. Okay, so we're stacked up, bottom leg is relaxed. You wanna engage the glutes. Just jumping out, landing. 9, 8, 7, 6, staying lifted. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump, kick forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Jump, kick up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. I'm just going to adjust myself. Next one. Jump, bend in. Jump, bending in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, resting. One more that I like to do here is the ankle taps. So straight leg, just jump out, not really bending the knee. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Definitely felt that. Okay, now we're gonna do the other side. With this one, I normally find people, like the more you do, end up sinking into their shoulder. So that's like one of the main things when they're on their side lifted that you just wanna watch out for, or if you're doing it, just watch out that you're really lifted in the shoulders, or just lay down on the headrest. Okay, so now we're on the other side. Get comfy, stack up, top leg on, jump, land. Engaging. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This hand could be on the hip, or you could hold the shoulder block or in front to stabilize. Jump, kick forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump, kick up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump, bend the knee in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, rest. Definitely feeling it. Last one, straight leg out, jump out, landing. So kind of just jumping with the ankle. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was a killer. So that was like a little lower body jumping that you could do. Honestly, there's a million more things that we could do with the jump board. Adding the props with the bands or the ball, adding weights in while we're jumping. So if there's anything else you want to see or different variations or anything, let me know. And yeah, it's a great way to add cardio into your Pilates session. Definitely feeling it right now. See you next time.